Hey guys, so we're on another one of our fabulous trips. We're headed to the Animal Sanctuary and it's about to go down.
By the way, someone farted.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's smelling the air outside.
No.
Or was it Daddy?
The window is not. No window. Yeah, we all know who it was. Yeah, it's a mommy.
Anyway, whatever. It's a part of life. Embrace it. Anywho, so we're going to this animal sanctuary. We're going to learn about animals. As you probably know, that we've become more plant-based within the last couple of years. It's still kind of hard for me to say, oh, I'm a vegan. I mean, can you say that? I mean,
of course, you don't eat meat, you don't eat dairy. That's a vegan.
no, but I think being a vegan is also a lifestyle. It's like, you know, making sure you don't wear leather and you purchase any animal byproducts, even the cosmetics, even in the makeup that I use. I know on air, yeah, the makeup artists, they put makeup on me all the time. And I never think to ask, okay, is this animal cruelty free? It's just like, okay, I gotta be on air. I got like 20 minutes and let's go. So that's why. I mean, but each day, I think we all take steps closer to becoming more vegans. Or, can you say that? No. More plant-based? More vegans? Yeah. Better vegans. That works. Anyway, so this should be interesting. We're gonna meet some of the animals that were rescued, saved from being slaughtered. I don't think they're gonna be dogs, honey. I think it's more like farm animals, but we'll see. We'll get to meet some of them. Are you excited?
I want to see pigs.
And what do you want to see?
I don't know.
Yeah, either way, you're gonna have a lot of fun. All right. So you guys have your passes?
Yeah.
So honey, what did she tell you?
With these passes we can walk around. These are for the tour.
We went out that pumpkin bounce castle. Remember when? So we could look around.
Yeah.
We have another 15 minutes until the tour. My hair is always a mess. Oh, Jesus. And we are so excited.
We got
You can-
passes.
Yeah, we can hear the chickens in the background. There are several rules, including we can't go into the barn, we can't feed the animals, we can't take the animals out, we can't pick up the animals, which is understandable because they're in their natural environment and they don't want to disrupt their routine, I guess. And also for safety reasons, obviously. No, we're going to wait till the tour, guys. We have another 15 minutes or so.
No, she said we could.
Until the tour. Okay, we can walk around until the tour. So, again, we have, what, another 10 minutes now? 15? So it should be fun. Let's see. They have porta potties, you could see there behind me. It's the first thing we had to do when we got here. Well, the first thing we did, though, we ate because we were so hungry. The drive was like, it took us, what, 3 hours to get here? 2.5 hours to get here. We ran into a little traffic. It wasn't so bad, so it was probably a little bit more than 2.5 hours. Before we left, it said 2:30, but I think we got here in 2 hours, like 45 minutes or something like that, which isn't too bad. It's a pretty large property. I'm going to flip the screen here. It's a pretty large property. It says on the website about 400 animals. And there are, I believe, chickens and roosters in here. Oh, look at this little guy. How did you make it in here? guess they kind of put them all together too. And you can see they have horses over here.
Oh, Shay thought one of those horses was a cow because it's national.
It's a pretty big property. Oh, there go the chickens. Those are chickens, right? Can't really see from there. And I guess the roosters are over here and there. I would say that if you do plan on coming here, depending on where you are, where you're coming from, you should just dress comfortably. It's also a good idea to just bring just snacks, food, because I don't believe they have anything here on site, like a restaurant or anything like that. It's not that type of deal. It's more like this big farm space with all of the animals. They do have some treats in the store, the little shop that they have there, souvenir shop. And so you'll have like cookies and chips and stuff, but nothing really substantial. So I definitely say like bring a quick bite to eat, bring lunch with you, snacks and whatnot, because they don't really have anything.
They do have a restaurant guide though, a list of restaurants.
What did you say, honey?
They have a list of restaurants in the office that are like vegan friendly.
Oh, really?
Vegan, vegetarian, like it's all in the area.
Gluten free.
Yeah, and they even have a cookbook. I have my eye on that cookbook. I want to maybe grab that before I leave. They have a bunch in it, as a matter of fact.
So much speed of them.
They can see all around them. They have virtually no blind spots. Especially when they're in a herd like this, there is zero blind spot. The only true blind spot on one single sheep is directly behind them. When we walk toward them as big as we are, well, as tall as we are, we end up being pretty scary because they can't see a face. But we have Lucy and Amelia over here side by side. Then we have Moses and Ginger and Charlotte. And you'll notice there's a web in the corner where Charlotte usually sleeps.
Charlotte's farm. Okay, we're in the middle of the tour. They're gonna let us pet the animals, the pigs. We're entering the pen right now.
But you'll notice she's very friendly. Keep your fingers together.
Give a piggy high five.
You don't want to put a finger up her nose.
No. Where are you going? She's walking away. Is it best to stay back and let her approach us?
That's a good rule of thumb. What I can do on my part, getting over a little bit better, I can try to
Step on that rock. Step over.
You got to get down low, right? No, that's all. Far.
It's good.
What do you think so far?
It's good. The pigs sniffed our hand. From my hand.
Oh, Shay, what do you think? You had fun, didn't you?
I know I've been talking a fair bit, folks, but if you ones are silky, and you'll notice that their feathers are kind of fluffy and they look more like pom-poms on their head. You can see they've dug it out quite a bit. Chickens do this for a lot of the same reasons that pigs will engage in mud bathing. Her name being usually a male name, because at the time she was brought to the sanctuary, she was 5 weeks old, and when little tiny turkey chicks are born and they're growing up, it's really tough to...
You want to try again, Anastasia?
Oh, so they have a manipulating membrane that helps clear away dust. And holding their cup like this while sitting down, Michael went...
Wow.
It goes on someone's food. No, if somebody's not paying attention. The other thing Michael did was he decided
just
to
wait
go
1 second,
exploring.
okay? Just stay right here, honey.
She went
Stay right
all
here.
the way to the
He'll come
top of the
back.
hill near the fence up top, sat down in all that high grass, and we couldn't find her for an hour. Which puts everybody into high alert and gets them very worried. So
Your hand is near a
Michael-
poop. That's doo-doo. That's poop, Anastasia.
Pay much attention or give her eye contact. Eye contact is one of the worst things you can do with Violet. So she will
It just bit me.
So Violet is another example. There's also
Oh gosh, it's coming. Oh my god.
his name is Bartleby. We actually have two members of the troublemaking trio in this group right now. So if somebody starts misbehaving, let me know immediately. Bartleby's
Daddy,
Daddy likes playing with kids.
Daddy, there's a bug on your hand.
Honey, don't do that.
He plays with you.
Oh shit, Anastasia. Oh my gosh. Anastasia, don't be scared. There's another one behind you. Stop moving. You're killing me. Scared. Why?
With the goats, he's one of the sheep. He gets mistaken for
Guys.
a goat all the time because he looks very much like one. He is a Barbados sheep. So if you met Christopher and you got a chance to touch him, you'll feel that his coat is a little bit more wiry.
Don't get stopped running.
I wouldn't run home.
Don't run. He's going to think you're playing. Or she. Sorry. You can't. I think she's just going to...
Yeah, shit.
Why are you running?
Because it scares me.
No.
I was like, kind of close to it. And then you're like,
Is he like a male sheep? He looks
So
different.
Scout actually came from
You
Go
wanna
ahead,
go,
honey.
Anastasia?
So Sister Mary's story is really interesting. She actually came from an apartment in the city. Sister Mary was her given name from her owner. So her owner was a member of the clergy, therefore Sister Mary Frances. But she was an elderly lady and ran into some financial hardship, and she wasn't able to take care of his Sister Mary the way she knew she really needed. So she made a very tough decision to instead bring her to the sanctuary. That way she could get the care and attention she needed. So Sister Mary had never been outside before. She had always known apartment life in the city. And this is a very different environment from a little apartment. So she got here, she saw all this wide open space and ran into the main barn and would not come out. And then one day she poked her head out, got scared and ran back in. And we thought that was the end of it. She's not coming out. The next day she took 2 steps outside and then ran back in. Then she took 3 the next day, 4 the next day, and day after day she went further out until she pretty much goes wherever she pleases.
Guys, so
Hold on, go.
that concludes our tour. Had a great time, right? I was so excited. We learned so much. I mean, whether you're plant-based or whether you just want to learn more about farm animals, how it affects our way of life, how it affects our health, how it affects the environment, I would definitely recommend that you check it out. Of course, we'll have more info over on my blog, weatheranchormama.com. I'll include a link below once the post is posted. So I just suggest you just head over and check it out. Honey, what was your favorite part?
The goats.
The goats. The goats are so cool. I mean, they're more outgoing than sheep. Learn that. Also,
The sheep at the end were very outgoing though.
yeah.
Just now.
Oh yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But the goats, he said, our tour guide said that they're a little bit more outgoing. They're more playful. As a matter of fact, you know, especially if they run into kids, like,
Yeah.
oh shit, Ren, are you okay? He was trying to play with him, and he kind of got a little too close, but he's fine. So did Anastasia.
the
What?
goat got close to me.
Yeah, he got close to both of you guys, but you're okay, right? He just wanted to play. So that's the one thing that he said. And it's just careful, if you ever visit an animal sanctuary, you definitely want to follow all the rules. Some of the animals are a little sensitive. They say that you shouldn't come in with food or anything like that because their appetites are a little bit too much. So if you got something in your bag, they're going for it. I'm just saying. So we just made sure that we left all the food, the goodies in the car. We only brought water with us, or you can only bring water with you. And that's it. They roam freely. It's kind of cool out here. I would definitely suggest you visit and just check it out because it's definitely a great experience. Just saying. Okay, all right. You have fun?
Is that a yes?
No.
You had fun.
Why?
He
Had a lot of fun petting the animals.
Yeah,
Trust
he
and believe.
loved petting animals.
Doesn't even want to wash his hands and then wanted to pet and like rewash his hands. Same thing with his sister. As a matter of fact, she's off. I don't know what she's doing right now, but she's probably petting some more animals. Just saying. Just saying. But I would definitely come back. You can adopt an animal if you want. Oh, Shay, don't say that. You can also adopt an animal and just kind of like stay with it, visit from time to time. So there's just tons of things that you can do out here. And, you know, again, you don't have to be vegan, but they do encourage it here. But it's not done in a, right? It's not done in a, you gotta be vegan.
No, it's not.
It's just
it's
like
not, it's not like where they make you feel bad if you're not. You know, like where they throw guilt trips. They're not like that.
Yeah, they just incorporate it into the teachings. I mean, they have one of their mission is to just encourage it, but they don't do it in a obnoxious sort of way. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.